In this video, I will be talking about CELPIP writing task 1. So writing task 1 is writing an email, and today I'm going to talk about informal email. So the very first thing, what is an informal email? When you are asked to write to your friend, to some of your family member, might be your brother, sister, grandmother, anybody. So if you are writing some of your friends or family member, this email is known as informal email, and the opening and closing of these emails are absolutely different from formal and semi-formal. Okay, so today I'll be focusing on how you should start writing this email. So the very first is you should start writing with hi, hello, dear. So these are three things you can write: hi, hello, dear. You can write anything, but I have written here is hi. After hi, you should write the name of the person. If you are writing to your brother, so you can write hi bro. If you are writing to your sister, you can write hi sis. Or if you know the name of the person, like writing to your friend basically, so you would better write the name. Then make sure you put a comma after that. And after that, since you are writing to someone you know very well, you should always start with the greetings. Greetings like hello, how are you, how have you been, and all such things. So all these are very small things like hello, how are you. These things will not help you to score CLB 9, 10 or 11. So what you can write, instead of only writing hello, how are you, today I'm going to give you 4 options for opening of informal email. So it is like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 options I'm giving you. Out of these 4, you can write anything, whichever you like the most or whichever you think suits as per the requirement of the question. Okay, so the first we have is, I've been so busy for the past few weeks, and now I finally have a chance to sit down and tell you what's been happening in my life. Okay, so let's say if you are writing to some of your friend and family after a long time, might be after a month, after 2 months or something, right? And you feel a little embarrassed because you have not been in touch with that person for a long time. So you can start writing, I've been so busy for the past few weeks. Okay, and now I have a chance to sit down and tell you what's been happening in my life. Now the most important thing here is, if you see, I have used contractions here. So here, instead of writing I have been, instead of writing have full, I have used this contraction, and here also I have used what's been. So make sure once you write informal email, you must use contractions. So the tone and contractions are the most important thing when you're writing informal. You must include these things. That is why specifically I have added those. Okay, another option you have is, it's great to hear from you after so long, then mark of exclamation. So using this mark of exclamation is another important aspect of informal email. You shouldn't be using it again and again, but yes, once in an email you should write. If it is like congratulations, then mark of exclamation. Okay, so it's great to hear from you after so long. How are you doing? I'm writing, then you can write the purpose. Why are you writing this email? Again the same, if you see, I have used it here, the contraction. So this one, if you are writing an email after a long time. This one, if you received an email from that person and now you are writing in reply. Okay, third we have is, how have you been? I hope this email finds you in the best of your health and spirits. Now this is a very common one that you can use anywhere. Here the specific, you are writing after a long time. Here the specific, you received an email, that is why you are replying, and this is a normal thing. Okay, let's say if you keep writing emails regularly and if you are not able to judge which one suits best, so you can write it as a common. So how have you been? I hope this email finds you in the best of health and spirits. So the fourth opening option that we have is, how are you? It's been a while since I have last sent an email. I'm sorry. So again this contraction. I'm sorry it took me this long to reach out to you again. I've been bombarded with. So again this contraction. So I've been bombarded with tons of office work recently. So bombarded means having something back to back. You are having a lot of work to do that you are not even getting some minutes or some chance to write an email. So bombarded with tons of office work, might be a university project, could be anything. Okay, so first and fourth, if you are writing after a long time, second if you received an email, and third is a common one. But make sure you write one out of these four. You cannot write all four. Okay, write them nicely on the paper, keep learning them and using them as and when it is needed. So this is all about the opening of the informal email. And in body, you need to answer all the bullet points in the question. Generally there are 3 to 4 bullet points that they have given you. So make sure you answer them all nicely, and you should use at least one exclamation mark. Then you can use contractions, not so many but some contractions. Then you should use some informal language, like if there is a need you can include the question mark also. Some informal words, some informal language that you can use. And then we come to the closing. Once we are going to close that email, so for closing I have given you 2 options. Out of these 2 you can write one. So the first is, hope to hear from you soon, pass on my regards to your family. So if you are writing to your friend, you can write pass on my regards to your family, hope to hear from you soon accordingly. Or let's say that you are writing to some of your friend or family, but you have asked something, some question or something, some suggestion, some advice. Then you should write this, drop me a line soon and let me know what you think. So let me know what you think means basically you asked something and now you requested or you are expecting them to reply on that particular point. So drop me a line soon and let me know what you think. Out of these 2 you can use any, again out based on the situation, but make sure, right, don't use both. And then in the end you should say like subscription, love, then comma, or you can just write best wishes. So either one, love or best wishes, you cannot write both. If you want to write cheers, so you can write cheers, then put comma, and at the end just give your name. Okay, so this is all about an informal email. Make sure you learn all these opening and closing sentences very nicely, because in informal sentences the words that you are using, the tone and the selection of words, ideas, everything is equally important, right? So I hope this email will help you, this video will help you. If you like this video, don't forget to hit on the like button and share it with your friends and with your classmates who's also preparing for this test. Okay, all the best.